Hey, this week on RockPeaks, Cee Lo Green, Plan B, Best Coast, Cheap Trick, and Gerry Rafferty. It wasn't too long ago that Jools Holland's annual New Year's Eve Hootenanny was pretty much essential music TV viewing. Lately, though, the show's gotten a little stale, with Jools himself dominating the proceedings, along with his huge R&B orchestra, silly pet tricks, walking, talking robots, and other pointless distractions, like middling MOR efforts from the likes of Kylie Minogue. But for you, our faithful viewers, we slogged through the whole thing to bring you these 3 highlights.
I'm in the tub, you're on the seat. You lick your lips as I soak my feet.
Wanda Jackson, the first lady of rockabilly and one-time sweetheart of Elvis Presley, has been recording with Jack White lately, and on this night turned in a terrific cover of Amy Winehouse's You Know I'm No Good.
I was trouble, you know that I'm no good.
My chest, I wish you the best, but I'll forget you. And I'm sorry, I can't afford a Ferrari, but that don't mean I can't get you there. This is an Xbox, and I'm more Atari. But the way you play your game ain't fair.
Gnarls Barkley frontman Cee Lo Green appears to be favoring the expletive-free version of his hit Fuck You these days, no doubt in preparation for its performance at the Grammys next month. And for those of you keeping score at home, he'll also be on Saturday Night Live next weekend.
See you driving around town with a girl I love, and I'm like, forget you.
Now, probably the most adventurous booking on the show was an appearance by fast-rising British star Ben Drew, aka Plan B. Drew is a multi-talented artist. He's also an actor and a film director. And musically, he's known for moving effortlessly between smooth soul to full-on hardcore hip-hop. We say, look out, Eminem.
Music so freaking like it's so like I want to talk, but the more when I see the chick checking me out from afar, yeah, she wants my teeth staring at that. God's got so sure I make you do from the mat. Keep my way as if to say I'm moving for shot. So I put a chair on my little bar retreat. The chair, I say here I go, so don't blink. So I'll be a blind in the cup, rubbing the gun.
By the phone, I hope that he's at home, waiting by his phone. I wonder if he knows that I want him. I wish he was my boyfriend. I wish he was my
LA-based lo-fi indie rockers Best Coast have been generating buzz in the pitchfork community for quite a while now. Things are starting to go a little bit more mainstream, with mentions in the New York Times, and this, their network television debut on Jimmy Fallon last week.
We're Cheap Trick, and accept no substitutes, please.
Austin City Limits played host to Cheap Trick on New Year's Day, but the show was actually recorded back in March. Fans hoping to hear hits from their 70s heyday were not disappointed. It's hard to believe that the Rockford, Illinois power pop veterans are onto their 16th album at this point. We really enjoyed the single from their 2003 outing, Special One, the inane but irresistible Scent of a Woman. Back in Austin, the band kept the 70s spirit alive by dipping into the Slade back catalog for When the Lights Are Out, a track they also cover on their latest album, which is called appropriately enough, the latest. Probably the catchiest and hardest rocking tune on the new album is Sick Man of Europe, which is actually what the band used to call themselves in the early 70s. Speaking of sick men, word has it that Bun E. Carlos wasn't feeling up to manning the skins this time out. So that's guitarist Rick Nielsen's son Dax on drums. Scottish singer-songwriter Gerry Rafferty passed away on January 4th after a long struggle with depression and alcoholism.
Winding your way down on Baker Street, lighting your head and dead on your feet. Well, another crazy day. You'll drink the night away and forget about everything.
Gerry only toured 3 times as a solo artist. An internet search this week turned up a terrific recording from the last of those tours, recorded in Hamburg in 1993. Unfortunately, we could only locate the audio portion of this show, but a full DVD does exist and is out there somewhere. If you locate it, please drop us an email. I'm Barnaby Marshall. Hope to see you next week on RockPeaks.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I wonder how I'll get down those stairs. Down to the left of me, Jools